Royce City, Texas, 1991. A twisted crime scene produces more questions than answers.
Why would anybody rape somebody and fold their clothes up and put them real nice and neat in the front seat?
It's a staggering tale of conspiracy.
Sandy! We would like to be able to put this to rest so that we all can go on with our lives.
Exposing humanity's darkest side.
They are some real monsters out there.
That whole conspiracy thing is just crazy.
All murderers are bad, but some are diabolical.
Don Dial had been prior law enforcement. He had worked with one of the local law enforcement agencies in the past.
Don Dial is a little cocky, very materialistic. He had jet skis, speedboats, big trucks.
And that's when Janet remembers something chilling. For the past 2 years, Dawn has been in a serious relationship with Sandy's so-called best friend, Diabolical.
Afternoon.
Don Dial was cooperative with Ranger Anderson in his investigation. He agreed to the interviews.
So where were you on the night of December 13th?
At home.
His alibi for the night was I was home by myself.
It's a shaky alibi, but with no evidence suggesting otherwise.
Fair enough.
Sandy's ex-brother-in-law is free to walk.
Thanks.
It was extremely frustrating, but they didn't have a murder weapon, they didn't have an eyewitness, they didn't have any fingerprints inside the car.
Our belief is that Diella sat down with her and they visited, and our victim is sitting in a chair. Don Dial walked up behind her, put the shotgun down over the top of her head, and fired the round into her brain. And she died right there. They wrapped her body up in a comforter. Don Dial carried it out to the victim's car.
It's clear in the back.
We couple that with the other witnesses' testimony when she saw Don Dial and Diellen placing Sandy's body in the car. From that point, they drove to Hunt County, which was the same dirt county road that Don Dial had lived on previously.
Don Dial leads the way down the dirt road in his pickup truck. Diabolical follows in the victim's car, parks behind him, gets out, walks to the back door where she removes our victim's clothing, positions her to make it appear that it's a sexual assault and murder that occurred right there. And when she got through positioning the body, she closed the door, she walks up to the pickup truck, goes behind it, gets in the passenger side.
It's done.
And she and Don Dial drive away from the scene.
The evidence showed that the motive was nothing more than money. That at the end of the day, that Diellen was wanting to benefit to a tune of $100,000 on the insurance policy based on Sandy's death. And she did all this to someone she's claiming to be one of her best friends.
Diellen had the insurance expertise. She was manipulative. Diellen was the mastermind of this operation.
Don's motive would have been to share in the insurance proceeds with Diabolical.
In April 1997, Don Dial is tried and found guilty. He is sentenced to 80 years in prison.